Hi and welcome. I think you can guess what the subject's going to be on this video, going by the title. So, and I don't wish to bore you regarding this. There's been lots of videos, articles and what have you regarding the whys and wheres of full frame to micro 4/3 or vice versa. But things have changed. They've changed insofar as micro 4/3 cameras now have better sensors. The latest two, the Panasonic Lumix G9 has a updated sensor, and the OM Systems OM-1 has a better sensor with better dynamic range, which is not to be ignored. So things have changed a bit, and the reason I'm doing this video is because of an article that I read in Amateur Radio. That's Amateur Photographer. I'm going back now. Amateur Radio, that's a hobby long past. I am a qualified amateur radio enthusiast. But anyway, away from that, hopefully you'll be able to see the camera will pick that up nicely. Amateur Photographer did a wildlife special, and that's why I bought the magazine seeing that headline. What I didn't see at the time was the fact that it had done an article regarding, as I say, micro 4/3 and full frame. Now let's see if the camera will pick that up. If you haven't read it, I think it's worth having a read, because it's a good, unbiased article by a very professional photographer, whose name I will put up here. And yeah, as I say, very unbiased, good and bad in both respects, full frame and in micro 4/3. So definitely worth a read, and as I say, things have changed, and so they should. If you haven't seen my other video, is the OM-1 the best wildlife camera, and in a video for that there'd be another link for that, and I show some of the reasons why that is so. Also, in my local area, where there's a fair gathering of photographers from local and from quite some distance as well, but generally we've got about a dozen photographers now, all using the OM-1, that have changed over. Some were original OM-1, and when other photographers have seen the results from other ones down in the group, they've changed over, as I have, and I'm very pleased that I've done so. Okay, we'll get on to some results, having a look at some images. Also, Andy Rouse. Andy Rouse is a very good wildlife photographer, uses micro 4/3. He's also started using JPEG now. I know, I can see people's faces when I say that, because you think, oh no, not JPEG. But it just shows, again, with a modern camera, if you set it up correctly, it does a bloody good job. The firmware in the camera now will resolve the JPEG in a very, very brilliant way, really, when you compare it to the raw file. And no, I know you can't beat raw file because you can edit and make so many changes, but you've got to have a look at the raw file, the JPEG, sorry. So we'll get into the upcoming images. I won't keep on bleating on. Hope you enjoy, and hopefully see you next time. Also, can I just say, if you would, if you're new to the channel, would you subscribe? We are now back on the marsh, having set the camera up with the 2x digital converter. We're shooting RAW and JPEG at the same time so that we can compare the results. So have a look, see what you think. Some of these are not that brilliant, the conditions were not the best when I was taking these. That's my excuse. We'll have some better examples later on. So next time you see a video from me, hopefully we will have some better images under better conditions. But conditions here in Norfolk have not been good for the last week or so. Very cold, very windy, lots of floods. So anyway, I hope you all have a good new year, and I hope that the next couple of clips will give you some idea of the quality you can get from a JPEG. I know it's not as good as the RAW files, but it's not that bad, I don't think. And I do suggest you have a look at Andy Rose's channel. It's very worth having a look at. Makes a hell of a big difference, and I thank you all the people that have subscribed so far. Many thanks to you. It makes a big difference, and those of you that use YouTube a fair bit know the difference it makes with their algorithm in YouTube. Your videos get far more airtime if you just give it a thumbs up and a like and a comment, whether it's good or bad. If you've got a comment to make it. On one or two of my videos I've had some negative but no negative comments. People have given it a thumbs down, but no comment, and I think that's well, if you're going to give a thumbs down, I think it's only right that you should sort of state or say why, because it might be something quite simple that I can explain away, or it might be a mistake I've made, I don't know, but you know, it's there for you to say. The comments are there. I'm not frightened of the comments, so please use it. Okay, I've gabbled on again, so right, let's get on with it. Cheers. Thanks for watching, and could you please give us a thumbs up? That'd be good, and maybe subscribe as well. Much appreciated, and hopefully we will see you next time. If you subscribe, you will get notification of when the next video comes out. So many thanks for that, and bye for now.